Hello, Scorpio. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your February 2025 Happy Valentine Day reading. We're going to take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. And if you like, we are doing the Love and Money pull. If you want to stick around for that, that'd be great. And also, if you'd like a reading just about you, please remember this is a general reading, and I've included my information from my website down below if you want to go ahead and order one. We'll get to it as quickly as we can. So let's see here what's going on. What is going on for Scorpio for February? Let's see here. Aggravation I'm picking up for some reason. Let's see here. Come on, fingers. There we go. Wow. It looks like you've been waiting for something, and now that it's about ready to arrive, it wasn't what you expected. I have no idea what that means. I hope it means something to you. It certainly isn't for everybody. Something you've been waiting for is arriving, and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. It says you are strong. Keep standing up for yourself. Don't be pushed around. And I don't know what that means, I can't imagine pushing around a Scorpio. It says, stay true to yourself. It says things that you've learned. Wow, things that you've learned over the years is really going to help you now. You might feel alone in your opinion or how things are going, or even in a relationship. It just seems like things are going to definitely take a turn for you. I feel it's for the better. But it also says here, I have the World, and I'm hearing that relationship is heavy on your mind for somebody. I mean, that could be for many of you, but it just seems like relationship heavy on my mind. And it says here too that, wanting to travel, wanting to go somewhere, but for some reason you can't right now. But it says there's a reason for it, and you'll know later on why some travel has been delayed, whether it was for business or fun or whatever. But it says here too that you're going to be hearing from someone from the past. I think it's a friend of some kind. I don't know if it's a family friend or a member of your family or something like that, where you're going to make plans for the future. And this time the plans are going to come into fruition. And I really feel that has to do with travel. I don't understand why you can't travel, or you're not traveling right now. And it could be for lots of reasons. But it just seems like Wheel of Fortune is really coming in for you. Over the next 2 months, you're going to see some things happening or coming to you or opening doors for you, something like that, where you feel really confident. There's things already in the works for you somehow, somewhere here. Preparedness in reverse. That means look back to how you got to where you are today. And if that has to do with any kind of medical, if you're having anything medical going on, make sure that you keep track of your records or your tests or whatever. And it says if you're still not feeling good, go see another doctor. I do feel like business is going to pick up for you. Those of you that work outside of your house or you have a business of your own, looks like the business is good. Not just for the business owner, but those of you that work for companies not owned by you. And it just says, remember not to give your power away. Remember, if you're running a business, you're in charge of your business. You can be good, you can be kind, you can give, but you can't give the store away. So make sure that you're getting taken care of for everything that you're doing. And at work, if you're having trouble with, with catching on how to do something, find out how you can get more training or find a different way. Maybe the person who trained you for whatever you're working on right now isn't connecting with you, which unfortunately I see happening a lot with people, because some people are visual, some people, have to hear, some people have to, see it. So it just says if you're having difficulty at work, don't go run off to HR and report them. Tell the person, say, was there another way we could try this? Is there another way? And don't be fearful of, well, they're just going to fire me if I can't do it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm saying if you move forward without the training you need for the job that you're working on, that would be a disaster later on. It would bring the Tower card. So do what you need to do to get it fixed, and I think you'll be fine. And if not, it's a sign that there's no communication there. You really need communication with the co-workers or the people training you. Looks like things are going to be going up and down for everybody for the month of February. It says choices, and more choices are going to be made. And it says that make the choices about you. You know, if it's about your business, you're going to have to find a way that works for your clients and for you. If it's your personal business, do what works best for you. It says the lessons that we learned from the past are really going to be important, especially with patience. I have patience. Some of you are going to need patience like you've never needed before. And I don't know why, if that's with family or if it's work or changes that are on the way. It says, but by worrying about it, we're going to bring more of it to us. So remember who you are. You're a chariot, one who achieves greatness. You're nobody's fool. And fixing everything for everybody isn't going to work this time. And I think that has to do with work, but I'm not sure. It says, you know, stand your ground. You have proved yourself over and over again. And that could be in a relationship. So many different things, possibilities. I heard for work, if you're working, for family, if you're family, for love relationship or whatever. It says for that new beginning, make sure you value yourself enough to expect a different type of treatment or choices made towards you. Your wants, wishes, and daydreams are just as important as anybody else's. It says holding on to something that isn't meant to be. I have no idea what that means at this point. But it says maybe you're holding on to a relationship that isn't meant to be. I'm not telling you to dump the relationship. Find the problem. See if it can be fixed. Ask for guidance. Especially in a relationship, you know, counseling would certainly help. If it's at work, talk to whoever you need to get that fixed, because it says Ace of Cups is available for you, which says when your mind is filled with spirit, fills your body to overflowing. What you think about, you become. Don't let life become like a burden to you. You know, when things change, you'll have to change too. It'll be like becoming an apprentice again. And I can tell you right now, our world is probably changing with everything that's going on. And well, you know, wouldn't it be great for all of us to have joy, bliss, and ease? That would be perfect. It says, don't feel guilty and don't work so hard that you don't take time for yourself. It says, remember that you need to bless yourself, whether it be, you know, a day at the spa, a shopping day, or just sitting home reading a book. We all need that at one point, at some point. We can't just keep working and working because we're going to burn ourselves out. It does say that alms dispense with justice. Your money situation's looking good for work, whether it's, again, whether you're in business for yourself or it's income through work, retirement, whatever. It does say don't let sadness from the past room today for you. It says excuses be gone now. Take the time when celebration is available and really celebrate. Truly, you know, jump up and down. Be thankful. Pray. Have gratitude, and you're going to see things really, really improving for yourself. But I do feel this is a month that there'll be celebration, sadness. You're going to have both. We all are. So with that said, let's see what love and money bring for you, my Scorpio friends. Hold on just a second. Let me get these picked up here. Let's see here. Scorpio. Now I do have those all ready to go for love. I just have to cut them. What is coming up in love for Scorpio for February 2025? Let's see what we have. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Hierophant. And we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, even if there is big arguments, sometimes people just argue. You know, relationships, it's argue. But I think you're going to be heard. I think that means you're going to be heard in your relationship. But even with the 9 of Wands, preparedness in reverse, it says if you're fighting over the same stuff, or not fighting, arguing, disagreeing, whatever, you need to sit down and say, wait a minute, you know, keep notes or something, or keep score, because things could be different. And I don't know what the arguments are, whether they're about love, money, or whatever. It just says here, this could be very, very interesting. So do what your best, do what you can, and see how that works for you. You know what? We're going to do money one more. Let's do what is coming up in the financial area for Scorpio. Let's see here. We have the Lovers, we have the Justice, and we have the Page of Swords. And I don't know why I wanted to pull these, but let's see here. It seems like someone really does care about you, and legally they're going to help you all they can. And it says quickly things are going to change, and I don't think it's going to be as hard as everyone seemed to think it was. And that just means to me that get it in writing, put it in paper, you know, nothing, or you have a will. I don't know what kind of money we're talking about here, but you may have to prove that the money is meant for you. And with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Start Bliss. Thank you, Scorpio, for dropping by, and I'll see you again next month.